Side work has always been, in Pilates world, the bane of my existence, but through the years I have found fun ways to open my sides and strengthen our lateral chains. My lateral chains, ours. So we're gonna start with Mermaid today. And then we're gonna get moving. If you need a pillow, a ball, a prop or two for the legs, get them now. And then let's set ourselves up. I can be your mirror. Externally rotate one thigh, internally rotate the opposite. And then again, if you need that pillow here to support the knee or under the bum, go for it. Get comfy. And let's start with some side opening. We're gonna reach toward the externally rotated thigh. You can ground that hand, reach out and up, and just open. We're not gonna worry too much about this hip lifting. I'm not gonna actively lift it, but I'm also not gonna force it down. So I'm just gonna find wherever feels pretty yummy. And then we cartwheel to the opposite side. Up and over. And push out of the floor and over. And let's stay here for a moment. We might find a different kind of mobility because there's a lot of internal rotationing happening here. Pour water out of that bottom ear. And let's continue. Up and over. Embrace the mermaid, the merman within, the merperson. And once more there and back. That might have been an extra one, but when we move through side work, it feels kind of good. I hope for you, it does for me. So here we are, and now we're gonna work on a bit of spiraling. Plant this hand, and fingers will face forward. We take this arm, it's like we're wrapping a really cozy blanket around us. We thread the needle and we try to take this part of our shoulder blade onto the ground. Hip will definitely lift, so just go for it, see what happens. Ooh, I just got a release. From here, we're going to spiral the fingers away from each other and arch, yawn, greet the sunshine, and then we spin in, thread the needle. Almost like we're trying to listen to our mat. What secrets do you hold? And then spiral the fingers away and yawn, open, and spiral toward and dip through. Spiral open and yawn. And exhale. And inhale. Really arch, arch, arch. Once more, curl and spiral. And then open, yawn, and arch. Ooh, and then just come on back up. Last variation here on this side, we wrap, again, now we're gonna wrap that blanket this way. This knee might curl. I'm gonna rock back and curl my pelvis. And then we launch ourselves out and we fall and catch. We reach through that leg, we push, and we spiral around, unwind and fall, like a little seesaw. Let that leg, let's take a moment here. So I'm not trying to get it as high as I can. I am trying to get it as high as I am able within parallel alignment. So I'm gonna take my leg slightly behind me, let it swing a little before I tuck it back under and wind up, unwind and seesaw. And exhale. And exhale. And two more. And settle into this side. Notice how your hips feel, how your thighs feel. Again, I love moving through side work. This is what I've discovered. All right, let's switch. Again, if you might notice on this side, for me, this side, this knee feels a little bit tighter. This leg doesn't sit as grounded as the opposite side. So you might notice you may need props here, or you might not at all. So take a moment to figure that out. Settle in. And here we are on the opposite side. Plant, externally rotate, internally rotate. And then we open up, not worrying too much, but also not actively lifting that hip. And then cartwheel to the opposite side. Cartwheel back, pouring water out of that ear. And then pour, I don't know, coffee out of this ear. And up and over. Up and over. In and X. In and X. In and X. One more there and back. And again, I might have done an extra one, but I wanted to be balanced. So let's find our way up and thread the needle. Fingers face. We wrap that blanket around us. This hip probably lifts. We aim that part of our shoulder toward the ground. Listen to the mat. What secrets does it hold for you? And then we spiral this palm, fingers away from each other. Oh, luscious yawn. And curl and spiral. Unwind and arch. And curl. And arch. I hope this movement makes you as happy as it does me. Oh, I really love it. And curl. And yawn open. And once more, curl and spiral. Ooh. And yawn open. Finding center. Excuse me. And then we wind up, unwind, and fall and reach. Take a moment to take that leg slightly behind you, maybe even look at the kneecap, face it toward each other, and then tuck and wind up and fall. Wind up. And it is like a little bit of a push-up, yeah? So we rebound down out of the ground. It's a long inhale. And let's do two more. And finish. Let's finish. I'm going to shake out my legs in a comfortable seated position. Take a moment just to feel the sitting bones, bring a little more balance into your sides. Take a big breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, maybe even sighing. And thank you for joining me. I hope your lateral side body feels a bit more open. See you next time.